you're saying you had a friend here, partnered on Twitch, get partnered over here. I guess partner verification, da 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 da. Right. So takes she makes 10 times as much. So that was pretty enticing. But is it literally what people say is that you shouldn't even think about that when streaming as a VTuber or something? You should only think of it as a hobby at first or something? Like, isn't that low-key a take that's kind of rough to even say out loud? Low-key, because I know sometimes that makes people not want to what's it called, associate with you, because they think you're only about the bread or something like that. So like, you know, that certain VTuber who got exposed, the expose. I've been doing it for like 7. Dang. You know, but at least you got partner, girl. At least you got partner. I've been doing it for 5 years. I just what's it called? I qualify for affiliate, but I'm like, listen, I need to grow first. I ain't gonna just put affiliate right away. I'm like, bro, but me running my ads for 3 people, I would be like, bro, like, no, because I'm devious too, because of my villainous persona. I'll be like, oh chat, you making fun of me? Oh, that's it, you're grounded. You're getting a 3-minute timeout. Put an ad on. I think if you're honest about it and you don't use your audience, it's fine to want to make a living because you enjoy it. Yeah, I think so too. But I think it's like when you ask for advice, sometimes it might be rubbed off the wrong way, because like the best way to grow is to like get advice from people, like personal advice compared to just like the YouTube advice, right? But if you go up with personally, they'll be like, well, you know, that the thing you should care about is all about just having fun, right? Instead of just like, you know, trying to grow. But it's like, I feel like it could be both, right? So because I don't have a problem if like people want to talk about it, because it's just like, you know, just like, you know, like a IRL job, a 9 to 5, you know, it's okay to like what you do, but it's also like you also want to be able to provide for yourself, take care of yourself, and X, Y, and Z. So that's why I find it kind of entertaining. So it depends on what you exactly. Used to stream on Twitch and YouTube, then got crazy. Um, and then got a bug on YouTube, and YouTube wanted to delay their support. So now I'm here on Kick. Honestly, I love Kick. Yeah. But like, don't you have to make a whole new audience essentially though? Like when you just start on Kick, right? Because I hear that is like the conversion is like, because of how Kick comes off across, it's hard to convert people to your Kick, right? So then you have to make a brand new audience. Do you think starting from scratch on Kick is tough without having partner streamers and X, Y, and Z, or you think you would be just fine? Because I hear a lot of people just be like, oh yo, listen, once you know people, get the plugs and X, Y, and Z, then like, you know, you kind of good. Do you think the getting the plugs or whatever, right, do you think that just comes along with like how do I explain this? Like, because like you guys kind of know what you want. It's probably a little rough, but a ton come over to some. Oh, that's great. I'm happy for you. I think I always have a hard time putting things right or whatever. My communication's not the best, but what I mean is like, how do I phrase this? Like when you are doing stuff, right? Is it because you feel like a lot of people are more on the same page over here on Kick compare on Twitch, or you think it's just all about competition or X, Y, and Z, right? So because everyone says competition's healthy, but at the same time it's seen as negative, because there's a thing of what's it called bingus. There's healthy competition, and then there's compete with another. Like, think about this like it's a corporate job, right? It's okay to want to rise up the ranks in X, Y, and Z, but I think it's negative to try to hurt others along the way. But like, for like my example, right, when I was working corporate, right, people will try to make you look bad so they look better, right? So like they could be like try to frame you or X, Y, and Z. And I think that's the problem. People will view competitions that everyone's trying to hurt each other, or it's like all about the numbers, when it's also more about like how they present themselves or how they act. But everyone also tries to assume the worst or want to start controversies or something. Like, not everyone, but I'm just saying like that's what is shown, because when you look at what sells, just like statistically, analytically, and X, Y, and Z, it's about drama. Like if I make a video on drama or something like that, that's gonna be 10 times more views than when I make a video about this is what you need to do as a YouTuber. Or this is what, but you were like, so video on Kai Cenat, or like video on a Markiplier or Queso or Kenji or X, Y, and Z, right? So it's like it all depends. Vtubing is a fandom, and fandoms always get toxic. Just be careful who your friends are and what you share about. Yeah, I think that's kind of how it is. Like people don't realize that Vtubing is a fandom, and that's kind of me. I didn't realize Vtubing is a fandom either, because I just associate. I just want to be an anime character representing myself, just because like I want to have my piece IRL, but people will see it as crazy. The sooner you build on multiple platforms, the better. Just in case, for example, Twitch shut down because it's burning money making poor decisions. That's kind of how do I talk about this? That's kind of contradictory to what a big corporate VTuber would say, right? They'll be like, doing multiple sites is bad. Some people think that way, right? Because you can't read X, Y, and Z amount of chats, right? So then they're like, oh, how are you gonna be able to keep up with like 3 different chats or 2 different chats or X, Y, and Z? But it's like, I think it could just be both things, right? Because like you could be reliant on your chat, or you could not be reliant on your chat. If I noticed that like there's some people, right, they will be reliant on their chat in the beginning, and then later on they'll completely abandon what their chat says. They don't even look at what their chat says anymore. So it really just all depends on how you're situated, I guess. So yeah, corporate VTubing is a whole different case, low key.